taking up that role as the Bat Rider. Okay. We can go with this. Are up here, and there's your Hex. Follow-up stun from Pieliedie with the lead seed. Limp needs a good hoof stomp here, trying to keep Bulba out of play, but Silencer going to get compounded down by Way Too Sexy. And Team Marino Tinkerino claim the first blood. Steel Kid is being delivered over, but come on, man, be careful. Way Too's still around here. I thought you were trying to keep it up with the tree lines, and then I realized the tree line's gone. Qualifier jumping up, double damage room, battling into the Vengeful Spirit. The stun, a little bit off target, so Steel Kid able to get a little bit of space, but that curse, really nice position. Hanskin gonna stun himself up, but with the extra help with the Hoof Stomp, this intelligence now just continues to be stolen. The double edge spill damage over to the Tree and Protector. Stampede up, having the Triangle Boots, he's tanky enough to go for initiations. Hanskin's going to keep the vision up as well. Well, middle lane. There goes your well, I say that. SF dies in the middle lane, but it's the Vengeful Spirit who dies in the bottom lane to the Juggernaut. Which means Global Silence has been burned, and Bulba just runs after Hanskin, blows the stun. And they do have lead seed back into well, wait, that wasn't Vendetta to start with. That's the reason why he went for the stun first. Tree and Protector's going to get dropped. Hanskin now able to steal 6 intelligence. Slowly increasing. Going to TP down at the bottom lane too. Who's this? Storm Spirit. We're going to go for the long jump with the Hex, the Mad Drain. Unison Farm. Vortex to drag him back down again. Qualifier, very low on mana, and there are still the last 2 available for the Bat Rider. Going to drag him up. Qualifier with no jump available. He's using the time for the Flame Break, and Unison Farm plays it perfectly up against Qualifier. Way over aggressive. So Pieliedie is forced back out again. The creep wave will push. There was another TP. There's no reason to go an early Diffuser Blade. Middle lane, Hoof Stomp. Right on top of, again, Way Too Sexy. Another good engagement from Steel Kid as well as Limp. Fortification is forced out. Qualifier considering a jump in there. Steel Kid, no stuns available. 1 second till it comes back off cooldown. But he doesn't want to just throw it out there. The Finger of Death. It arrives in for Pieliedie, and that'll be the death of the Shadow Fiend. Unison Farm is here. Blink, Lasso wants to drag Qualifier back. Now the Global Silence, a Hoof Stomp over onto Double Edge will spill out the damage. They bring down Qualifier Black, looking for a target to Omni Slash. Limp as well as Steel Kid are here. He can at least Omni Slash and kill off the Vengeful Spirit quickly before more support can arrive. He's being cursed up by Hanskin. In fact, actually, I say cursed up, it's just last the word. Curse of the Sun hasn't been used yet. Hanskin is trying to get himself in range for that. But with a lead seed, a little bit of trouble. In fact, a lot of trouble. In fact, dead.
No more from me.
7-7 on the board. Limp. He doesn't want to jump in for anything here. In fact, Unison Farm. I want to blink himself away in a moment. He's got enough life to just throw himself into the mix every single time. And he'll work into the Vanguard, considering a large amount of the damage is Juggernaut's melee. Up. Blink. Hoof Stomp, wants to wait for it. Gonna get the double. With the double edge, race number 1, the Flame Ring pushing him back in again. Pieliedie's gonna drop. Black was also not too helpful. The Living Armor came in to protect him. Nyx Assassin wanting to get revenge here. They don't have the tree ulti, but they're gonna have a crack over at Era into the Omni Slash. That's where your damage will come in. But a Hoof Stomp again. The double edge spilling out the Tree Protector with a stun from Steel Kid. They're able to get the double kill. Bulba on the run out. So the Silencer also dying up on the top lane to Qualifier while all that was going. Really? Teamfight recap. Give me what I want. That's not what I want. Is this what I want? That's not what I want.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Blink Dagger. Where's that lasso? Pulling Qualifier back. You'll need a little bit more help. The Stampede. Qualifier. He's still got a jump available to it. It's by Carapace. And now it's Unison Farm who's overextended himself. The Wave of Terror will come in, but Qualifier won't be able to survive this one. Blink up to the double edge. They find one, and they're going to find the second as well. A worthy sacrifice of the Bat Rider to ensure Centaur and Steel Kid are able to get these solo kills. And it means so much as well, especially for Steel Kid. Like for Centaur, it's nice to go a second level up. Observer Wall scouting out the fact that Bat Rider wants to go on Firefly up inside of his own camp, but at the same time the Tree Protector reveals himself. If they can just get a quick kill here, the last 2 will drag him back in, into a Hoof Stomp. They can at least Sentry Ward, double edge, they've got him. 30 seconds on the sideline, hearing Global Silence, allowing Silence to get out of there. It was actually the only way to escape. Qualifier ran in with a haster and he couldn't run himself out. That he could TP, but the vector of Silencer is a lot lower. Because Juggernaut can just dispel and run away. So Limp. They got vision with the Dire Observer Ward. Hanskin. Oh, there's your jump in. They need the last 2 and they got him. Black's used his spin. Remember, he's still got this mana style available. The Global Silence, the Hoof Stomp controls them. Double edge, curses, everything they've got they throw into him. So the Juggernaut becomes a little bit dumber as Silence takes more of his experience away. There's another Sentry Ward available here. Nick Assassin tries to turn. The stun rate was just so slow because Sticky Napalm, but he blinks back up again. Evading the stuns, but can't evade that one. Magic Missile is also available. Flame Break too far up. Double Edge, Living Armor, keeping Bulba alive for the moment. There's no way to get away though. So he'll end up dropping. Roshan is still available. Get a blink taken out of the Shadow Fiend. But NiP towers more than anything else. Phase number 2. An attack number 1. So Treant for a Bat Rider. Team Ticker still want to keep this fight going. Smoke it up and move it out. Highlight die. Where is this movement? Seal Kid just used Wave of Terror to try and, well, it was he to sack up a camp. They find Limp, but Limp too quick on the blink, but they're right on top of him. The Hoof Stomp. It cancels Bulba's attack, but Era's still going to get fingered down. Now into the Omni Slash Limp. He actually isolated himself to swap out, pulls him away to safety. Seal Kid though, so low on life, the attacks will kill him off. The Stampede can't save him. Maybe he can save Hanskin. He didn't have his Global Silence up. It was only a couple of seconds off cooldown. And now in comes the Bat Rider. Orchid blinks himself over. Nick's Assassin with the Spire Carp is going to stun up. Unison Farm. Black just wants to spin himself away to safety. Stun from Nick's Assassin. Blink. 2 seconds away. Not going to get him out. The double edge from Limp will do the work. They lasso Kuiper back up again. Can they fight this one? The Overgrowth cancels the attack. Kuiper rollies down. Centaur so close. The Omni Slash again. Going to work. And Black will rip into the Centaur. I actually been wrong about the Omni Slash before, but either way, Limp running himself away, back behind the tower. The curse on Black, but Kuiper jumps down. They know where Hanskin is. He's out of mana, and they're going to kill him off. More TP support on the way in here, but then again, maybe not. Bad idea. Limp. Now the TPs are on the way in. Hoof Stomp cancels Kuiper's TP out of this one, and he's dead. Done and dusted, but there's more support around the corner. They got the Sentry Wars down, so they're going to find way too sexy. Sentry's almost out of range. That's why Steel Kid swapped him back in again. But 19-20, the fight will end. The Tier 1 tower remains alive for NiP.
Dire's middle tower.
And with Storm Spirit down, you'll probably see that push coming in from quickly. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. The kill still happens. While Alliance is up in towards the air. Wave of Terror. Raise 1, raise 2. Global Silence. There was no response that could have been done. And the Bat Rider. Blink Dagger back off cooldown. They can keep the vision on the Tree Protector. At least slow him down with the Sticky Napalm.
Is under attack.
4 staff off cooldown in 1 second time. They'll bring Unison Farm in range again. So they can already see him. Tree Protector underneath the Tier 2 tower. He's going to be stomped down. And Ninjas in Pajamas now. They're the ones with the advantage in the fight. Fatter as time goes on.
Stupendous.
Must be a little bit worried about where Team Marino Tinkerino is. I can tell you where they are right now. Try and chase after Era. Unison Farm. Care of that. Oh, okay, nice Global Silence. Better Hoof Stomp. It's going to catch up the success. And Era winds up. Kuiper with the BKB will be protected. They're going to lasso and control him. Omni Slash will also go to work. No raises from Era. They're not going to help you out at this point. But they could at least bring down the Tree Protector. Hanskin's going to drop 2. Black wanting to get back in the fight. Era chasing up the Tree Protector. 1 raise. It was too far away. With a send up into the air, there's 1 raise. Hoof Stomp. Juggernaut into the spin. Protected for now. No Yule Scepter to protect Era. He's been Vortex 4-staffed away by Unison Farm. Another 4-staff as well. More time, more space. Era can't get any of them. And Limp in between Kuiper as well as Black. If a large amount of this life points being removed, he already used his double edge, but then again, Unison Farm with 4 points up on the Sticky Napalm, locked on top of Black, means they can finish him off, drop him down, and chase after Kuiper. That was his last bit of mana. 4-staff again, Sticky Napalm, Kuiper underneath the Tier 2 tower. The Flame Break going to push him back. Kuiper, he should be dead right now. There's 6 charges available, but another jump forward. Kuiper, 1 more attack. Unison Farm underneath the tower. TP's out in time. The Stampede, no! Oh, Bulba! He did it perfect. He TP'd and he used the Spike Carapace and actually got the stun because the Firefly was still on the ground. After Unison Farm just ran straight down the mid, Limp was able to Stampede and 4-staff himself away to save, but great use of 4-staff from NiP. Black dragged back up again, and they put him point blank range with the Global Silence. They had to use it or else Black was going to escape from this one. He Mana Stars. Wait! They need a 4-staff to push him forward. Something. Blink Deck is there for the Bat Rider. He does have that Mask of Madness turned on, but Bat Rider can't get close enough to him. He'll end up surviving with the Living Armor protecting him and Kuiper. They're going to try and capitalize on the situation. The Bat Rider's going to drop. Storming deeper, slowing down Limp. The Magic Missile. They get hit by the BKB effect, but Era still got a large amount of physical damage behind him until the ulti. The Omni Slash. The Yule Scepter will come up in the air, but they burn through a lot of the life points of Limp. That hard though. So hard to kill him off until Black can isolate him. Hit, get him, got him, done. Vengeful Spirit will also die at NiP. It looks like things are getting out of control for them. You got the Hex off cooldown now. Getting in range for Hanskin. There goes your Hex, stun off cooldown as well. You got it from both sticks. Oh wow, Hanskin into the trees. Into the trees. Keep it secret, keep it safe. And drain out all of his mana. Leech seen him up. Even Finger of Death to ensure they can find that kill. And NiP completely down. Black will take the Aegis, the Immortal, as well as Roshan. Obviously the two come together. And that's a great turn of events for Team Reno, Tinkerino. Be smug at. Oh, silence up. Gonna survive through this one. Storm Spirit, maybe not. Global Silence will still come out, allowing Seal Kid to try and fight this one out. But the Omni Slash, it hits from Era, bounce onto Seal Kid. Oh, it's a disaster for NiP.
Surgical.
That was not the plan, Stan. With the Global Silence going down, 3 big cores on the sidelines. Unison Farm with a haste will be able to survive after Pilot Eye catches up to him with the Hex. He got a buyback on the SF, but not a buyback on the other two. So all it's really for, just to buy some time. Now Unison Farm engaged on, well, if this SF's going to buy it back, it's now or never, and it may be never. Aegis going to get reclaimed, so they don't have the advantage anymore. But you got Batrider down for 71 seconds. There's no Lansu, there's no big control. Lymph Stampede's also on cooldown. They burnt through the fortification. You might have lost the Aegis Immortal, but Black's got BKB, Corvus got his, as well as 13 Bloodstone charges. So it's a pretty quick respawn for the Storm Spirit, not to mention, if he can just sacrifice himself, he's going to bring all the life back up for Team Arena Tinkerino. And there's your jump in. Mana burn, keep your Centaur low. He'll have the Hoof Stomp, he's bouncing around. They drained all the remaining mana out from him. And silence on no silence. There goes Seal Kid. It looks like Team Tinker rampaging their way through the mid lane. Limp, he's still got this hard, but he can still burn through 3.7k. Spike Carapace, is there enough? Era, there's Storm Spirit jumping up. Point for so deep, he's going to find Hanskin. Buyback from the Centaur. Era, BKB will trigger. This Rex is still alive. But for how long? The Omni Slash is available for Black. He wants to come back in again. And I think he's made the call to the rest of his team. It's like, why? Why move back? We can keep on murdering them inside their own base. The mid-racks is forfeit. There's not much they can do about it. As Limp gets more and more mana taken away from Pylai Die, the Eul Scepter. Now Black, let it rip, he's isolated. The Eul Scepter up in towards the air. The Stampede gonna do nothing, and there goes Era. That's a big kill. 77 seconds on the sideline. Centaur isolated, and Batrider. The second he arrived, just Eul Scepter up, so he couldn't get the BKB off in time. Going for the jump away. They've lassoed Black. He's spinning himself away from here. Hero did buy back into the game, but Black, is there enough time? The Spike Carapace buying them time. The double stun. Black, escape. He can't do it. Hero's got too much damage, or maybe he can. To the trees. Hide in the trees. The Wave of Terror and the double edge. They'll get the kill eventually. As Nyx Assassin is just watching the retreat out. Unison Farm. Storm Spirit jumping back in again. This game is never over. 72 kills in 41 minutes. NiP and Team Tinker, they've taken off the gloves and we've gone bare knuckle boxing. The advantage is going the way of Team Tinker though. They brought down the mid-racks. They killed NiP time and time again. The net worth skyrocketing up. And how many of those buybacks were there? 1, 2 from the Centaur. Actually 25, but all of that can be made up for by having 1 charges. That's why draining him doesn't really seem to be as effective. We got massive smoke up from NiP. A lot of pressure on Unison Farm. He's got a Firefly and go. These eyes in the forest are still down. And, well, Team Arena Tinkerino, they're ready. The smoke is going to break. And now for the ulti from Tree of Protect. The Global Silence, perfect timing. And Era winding up the ulti. They want to kill off Black. Can they do it in time? Black dropping low. Omni Slash. And now he goes off into Era. How much damage is there? The Silencer is already down for the count. The Eul's is trying to buy him a little bit more time. But Era getting sliced in two by the ball lightning. Black is on the ground. But he'll move over to Seal Kid. I think this might even be GG at the moment. Because Centaur's going to get dropped. He's locked and controlled. Storm Spirit bouncing around. Unison Farm, Corp is going to focus on him. The Orc is back up again too, so Batrider, he's dead inside the trees. Centaur is chasing after Pylai Die, but he's stranded here by himself. The buybacks are up from the Batrider. Look at him run, the eyes in the forest, keeping tabs on Limp as he moves. Bobble won't be able to catch up to him. Koifa should be the man taking the Aegis Immortal. Cheese can go to probably to Pylai Die. He's got a slight mana issue. Flame Break pops in. And look how quick Pilot Eye want to get up there. BKB. Pilot Eye's in trouble. He's going to drag him down, but why is he dragging him closer to the rest of Team Marino Tinkerino? Because now the bash goes to work, and Bad Ride's going to drop, and so is Seal Kid. They've given up their lives. Soul Spirit with the jump through. There's 2 down. There's no buyback to Fireball. GG, well played. Team Marino Tinkerino will eliminate Ninjas in Pajamas from the ESL 1 qualifier and set themselves up with a date with Na'Vi. They will be the ones to play in that lower bracket semi-final. And that means we're down to only 4 teams battling for 1 slot. Empire, C9, Na'Vi, as well as Team Marino Tinkerino. It's been a terrific series. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll be back tomorrow. There's a lot of games to come out. You can check out our Join Out a Red live stream where we have the VP Game Pro League, which will be played out at CTEC. Hey,